Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing some new in foods from Morrisons. It was actually quite difficult to find what was new and what wasn't new in Morrisons. So obviously these are all branded products and you can probably find them in any supermarket in the UK, but they were new to me. They said that they were new at Morrisons, so I picked them up and we're going to try them today. I've got quite a few bits today, hopefully a good mixture of different things. I know some of these things have actually been out for a little while because I have seen them around for a long time, but they do still say they are new and they are very much new to me, which is why I've included them in this video today. So we are going to start with, as it is coming up to Easter, we're going to start with these cream egg cakes. So I don't normally like normal cream eggs, then I just don't really like the centre, the filling. So I'm intrigued to try these. I have seen one or two other people try them and I've heard that they don't taste so much of the cream eggs themselves, so I think I might actually like these. So they just come in a little pack. They look quite small actually. Can't remember how much they are now. I picked these up about a week ago. So you will notice I am also in a different room with a slightly different background. So I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. So this is the little cream egg cake. Almost looks like a little mini roll, or a big version of a mini roll and then cut up. So that is it. So I'm not sure I get the cream egg taste from this, but I'm not sure that I like it either. It is like a mini roll. It is like the cream egg filling. I don't get the taste so much, but I think that's probably because there's not as much of it kind of going around. As in a cream egg, it's kind of, you know, obviously all just in the centre. But I still don't think I like that filling. Was going to finish it, but I don't fancy it. So for me, personally, I'd probably give them a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I think that filling kind of just ruins it for me a little bit. But I think maybe if you like cream eggs, you might like them. Although I honestly don't think it's much like a cream egg, but you might like them if you like cream eggs. So I'm just going to move straight on to the next one. There's nothing more to say about that. So I'm just looking at my big selection. As always, I don't have a list of what I want to try. I literally just look and I think I'm going to try that next. So that's why I keep looking down. I think I'm going to go for this, the Crunchy Melt Oreo Cream. I'm pretty sure I've seen these in the supermarkets for quite a while now, but it still says it's new and I haven't tried them yet, so should be nice. I like Oreos, I like biscuits. Okay, so I think you get 6 biscuits in here, and they're not, or cookies, I don't know why I'm calling them biscuits actually. They're not huge, they're quite small, and looking at the picture they should have a little like centre, so you can see there is a centre as it shows on the picture. I think these should be good. That is good. It is crunchy, and I guess the middle is melty, as the name would suggest. They're good. I don't feel like there's that much of an element of Oreo in terms of taste. Obviously the centre is meant to be the Oreo cream, but I didn't really get much of that, I don't think. Still good. Would probably buy it again as it's on offer, but probably not a regular repurchase, I don't think. I think I'd give that a 7.5 out of 10. I feel like there is going to be other things that I've got today that is going to top it. Quite a few things actually I think is going to top it, which is why I've given it 7.5, which I feel like is kind of low, because in other videos I feel like 7.5 is for things that I like a lot less. But you know, I'm doing it based on this video. Okay, I think I'm going to move on to something a little bit more savoury. I'm going to go for this. It's right in front of me. It's a high sweet chili kettle chips. Now these say that they are vegan friendly. I'm always looking for more vegan snacks, so this one could be good. It's also gluten free, which is really good. Although I don't know if crisps normally are gluten free, I'm not sure. Yeah, so these should be nice. They smell, I mean, they smell just like the sweet chili, the Walker's Sensations, or any other sweet chili crisps. Actually, they smell exactly the same, and I love Kettle chips. I don't think you can really go wrong with them, apart from like flavour wise, but texture wise I always think they're really good. Yeah, that is I feel like I could just sit and finish off the pack of crisps. They're really good. I think for me, I'm always gonna have room to eat crisps. I could easily eat a full packet of crisps and it'd be absolutely fine. Just love crisps. Yeah, I am going to rate those. I think I'm going to rate those 9.5 out of 10 for me. And I like that they are also vegan, so that's really handy, and it's a really good taste. It, you know, it's not spicy, it's a sweet chili sauce. It's really nice, and it's got a good amount of flavour. It's got a good crunch. It's really good, and I believe it was currently on offer in Morrison's. It will probably be available and probably on offer in other supermarkets too. Not sure, but I recommend buying those if you're a crisp lover like me. We are going to move away though from the crisps. I have got more crisps to come. I'm saving them for later, don't worry. But I thought we could move on to these. They are the Rice Krispie Squares birthday cake thins. As a child, I used to love the Rice Krispie Squares. I used to get them in my lunchbox. They were really good, so I thought I'd give these ones a go. I'm not sure if I will like them, but you know, why not? And they are only 82 calories per bar, which if you're, you know, watching your calories, they're quite a good low calorie snack, or it looks like it would be a good low calorie snack. I've not tried it yet, so I don't know. So, as the name suggests, it's a thin. It's quite thin as compared to like the normal squares that you get, but that's to be expected. Can't get into it. Okay, so there's like little, I don't know, like little M&Ms, but they've kind of fallen off it. They're not M&Ms, they're obviously just like little chocolate bits. So I'm not going to get it out the pack because I won't finish this, but you can see that it does have the little chocolate bits and the sprinkles on there, and very much just looks like a squares but much thinner. It's good, but I think I prefer the original squares just as they are. Because they're thicker, I think you get more from them and they're chewier. Still good, and I'll stick with what I said, is that they are a good lower calorie snack. So if you are counting calories or anything like that, then that's quite a good option actually. But for me, I think if I was going to buy squares again, I'd buy the original ones again, and I probably wouldn't buy these ones unless they had a different flavour. Maybe a different flavour would be better, I'm not sure. But yeah, we are going to move on again. I'm going to try these next. It's something very different. I haven't actually seen it on anyone else's channel, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up and give it a go anyway. It's these Velveeta baked bars. So this is the dark chocolate and hazelnut flavour, and I'm sure I saw different flavours, but this was the one I wanted to go for. I used to have like the Velveeta biscuits as breakfast or even as a snack, and I'm sure I've had other Velveeta things for breakfast. So I thought I want to give this a go, because sometimes I'm not really like that hungry for breakfast, so I feel like something like this would probably be enough to keep me going. So there's only 4 in this pack, but this one was on offer, and I have seen it on offer in Asda as well as Morrison's. So yeah, I imagine because it's new, it's just on offer kind of anywhere it's available. But it seems like quite a decent sized bar. So it looks like it's covered with hazelnut. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, covered it with hazelnut. Okay. So it looks like it's got chocolate throughout as well. It won't focus, but it does look like that. Oh no, it's dropping everywhere. I really like that actually. It's kind of a good alternative to some of the other Velveeta products, as I say, for breakfast or as a snack. It's a really good option actually. So it says it's got 5 whole grains and it's a natural source of fibre, which both of those things I think are good. If you hear people talk about healthy things, both of those things are good for you. They are 166 calories per bar, but I think if you're just going to have that for breakfast, or even as a snack actually, it's not too high calorie, so that's good. I would rate those, I think I'd rate those 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5 out of 10 actually. I really like those. It's got a really good like chocolate, it's got a good balance of chocolate and hazelnut. So really like that, and there's a bit of like a crunchy texture, not just from the hazelnuts. I don't think it's almost like it's got some crunchy bits in it as well, like, you know, kind of like Rice Krispie-esque kind of crunchy bits in there. So that's good. I would buy those again. I think I'm going to try this next. It's the white chocolate roundies. I mean, I think I've had the just normal chocolate version, I'm not sure, maybe I haven't actually, but they look really good. White chocolate wafer rounds. Yeah, maybe I haven't actually tried any versions of this before, but they look a lot like the Fox's ones, I think, which is probably what I'm getting confused with. Okay, so they come individually wrapped, so just in a foil. That's really handy actually, because sometimes I think like you open a pack of biscuits or like this kind of thing and they're not individually wrapped, and I don't know about you, but for me anyway, I feel like I have to finish the whole pack because otherwise they're going to go off. Okay, so the stickers are very well stuck down. This one looks like it's slightly starting to crack, but it does look good. Now I don't think I'm going to break it in half for you because I think I'll just get it everywhere. I'm not sure about those actually. Like, I'm usually a big fan of wafers. I really like wafer. This one just has a bit of like a strange taste to them. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the white chocolate with the wafer. I'm not so sure. It's just like it's growing on me, but I don't think I'd go back for them. I don't think I'd buy any more. Maybe they'd be better if they were just kind of out of the fridge. I mean, this has literally just been sitting there for about a week or so. Just in a bag. I haven't put them in the fridge or anything for fear of, you know, grabbing it before I do this video. But maybe they would be better in, fresh from the fridge actually. It's a bit of a shame. I think in this instance I'm going to give them a 6.5 out of 10, I think. They're not high up at the moment, like they're growing on me, but out of everything that I've had so far, they're not great. But on that note, I am going to move on. We're going to go around to something a little bit more savoury. It's these Cathedral City baked bites. So again, I've not actually seen anyone try these, but I just fancied picking them up and giving them a go. As I say, it was quite a struggle to find things in Morrison's that I knew were definitely new, and there just wasn't that much, and a lot of things are quite expensive. Like they didn't have things on offer that other supermarkets did, for example, so it was kind of tough to find some bits. But this is I thought I'd give this a go anyway. I like cheese and I like biscuits, so they do smell cheesy, and I don't know if you can see, there's quite a few in there, and they're just in this little shape. Yeah, you can kind of see it with the little Cathedral city on there. They're actually surprisingly good. They're really like nice and crisp, so they've got a good crunch to them. I don't really like some biscuits or some crackers because they're just not quite crunchy enough, but this one's really good. Yeah, and it's got a really good taste, like you can taste the cheese. I'd recommend these. Ideal for sharing. I'm not sure about that. Might be eating them all to myself. Really tasty. I would give those, I think I'd give those an 8 out of 10. Really good. They're really good, but I think I will always go for crisps. So there's just no beating crisps in terms of savoury snacks. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go for is these. It's the Lotus Biscoff milk chocolate flavour. So they're like little Lotus biscuits, and they've got some, I guess, milk chocolate in the middle. And I haven't actually, I've seen quite a few, because I think you can get a different filling as well. I haven't tried any of them. I've only ever had just the plain old Lotus biscuits. I'm hoping these are going to be good, because I like Lotus biscuits and I like chocolate. So in theory it's a winning combo. So just, you know, a little Lotus biscuit, they're good. I do like them, they are good, but I think the Lotus is, the actual Lotus biscuit, the taste of it is almost overpowering and you can't taste the milk chocolate. I don't know if that's just me, maybe I've had like too much other food already, but I couldn't taste the chocolate in that. I can honestly only taste the Lotus biscuit, which is obviously is nice, but in this case, you know, you expect the milk chocolate flavour as well. I think if I was going to get a Lotus biscuit, I'd probably stick with just the plain old original Lotus biscuit. If I really wanted chocolate, I'll spread some chocolate on it. So I personally wouldn't get these again. I think I will give them a, I think I will have to give them like a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, they're not the best. I don't think I'd go back for them. There are other biscuits that I would choose over that, especially if I'm looking for like a chocolate biscuit. I wouldn't go back for them. Okay, going back to some crisps now, and it's another vegan one by Kettle, chips again, and it's the cheese and onion. Now I know these have been around since at least January, because I know they came out around Veganuary time, but I just haven't picked them up. So they are still new to me, and the box that they were in actually said they were still new. So again, because I'm always looking for vegan snacks, I think this is a good choice. I mean, I always like cheese and onion crisps. They're one of my favourite crisp flavours. I know it might be controversial, so I'm looking forward to trying these. I find it really difficult to stop myself with crisps. Like, I just cannot stop. I mean, you would literally never be able to tell that that was not just standard cheese and onion. They taste exactly the same as any other cheese and onion crisp. So yeah, 100% would recommend those again. I would say I'd give them the same marks as the first lot of Kettle chips I tried. I don't remember what I gave them, so I will say 9 out of 10. But I mean, they're There is no difference between those in my opinion. They are both up there. So far my top favourites, but I've got a few more bits to go. So I have next this crunchy caramel M&M bar. I've tried some of the other M&M bars and they are really good, to the point where I could probably just eat the whole bar in one sitting and then probably feel very ill afterwards. But I will refrain myself, I won't do this now. It's just going to break a bit off it because I really don't want that much. So you can, I don't know if you can see actually, but you will be able to see there are some caramel bits and the M&Ms in there. Okay, I like that. Really good. Yeah, on par with the other M&M bars that I've tried so far. Not as in, not today, but just in general. Very good. I think that they are quite expensive even when they're on an offer for a bar, compared to like Cadbury's. But they are still nice and I would still buy them when on offer. I don't think I'd ever buy them full price, but definitely very good. And I would give them, I think, the same as the crisps. So 9 out of 10 for the M&M Crunchy Caramel Bar. I'm on to my penultimate item, and it is the Pringles. So I've got the sizzling spicy, and this is the spicy barbecue flavour. I love Pringles, I really do, and the saying I think is completely apt for me. Once I pop, I cannot stop. Honestly, it takes so much willpower for me to stop. It takes me a lot of willpower to stop with a pack of Pringles. I would never buy it at full price though. They're like £3, over £3 now. That's ridiculous, extortionate. Only ever buy it when it's on offer, because it's always going to be on offer in one supermarket or another. Okay, so they don't smell how I expected them to smell, because it was barbecue flavour. I expected a more barbecue-y smell, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure how to describe that smell. So standard Pringle. Okay. So you can actually taste the barbecue flavour, which is really good. There is a bit of spice to them. There is a kick. So if you don't like spicy crisps, I would not recommend these. But I mean, it's not a strong spice. It's not very spicy. It's just a very small kick, in my opinion. But I think if you don't like spicy foods and spicy crisps, you're not going to like this anyway. But there are definitely other Pringles flavours that I would choose over this. I wouldn't get this again. This might have actually proved me wrong. I could probably easily stop with these ones. But then again, I really like crisps, and I don't think there's any crisp that I would actually not finish. So yeah, maybe I would actually just carry on with these. I think if I hadn't had the Kettle chips first, then I probably would have enjoyed these a little bit more. It's just that I think those are better. To be fair, I wouldn't normally go for a barbecue flavour crisp, but this was out of the ones that were available, because I think there was maybe one or two other sizzling spicy ones, and this was the only flavour that I would actually choose out of all of them. So that's why I've gone for this one. But I don't think I'd go back. I think I'd go back for more of their original flavours. Yeah, they've got a really nice spicy one out of like their more original flavours. So I think I'd go for that over this one. And then we're going to move on to our final item, which I only remembered partway through that I got it because it's in the fridge. So I need to go and grab that, and I will be back with it in just a moment. I am back. So I am back with our final item, and it's these Moo Mousse Pots. So I got the milk chocolate mousse with the ganache, There were definitely other flavours there, but in all honesty, I didn't think these were new. I mean, it says it's new on the pack, but I honestly thought that they had always done mousses. But it looks like a standard goo pot, as expected. Now, usually I wouldn't get a goo pot unless they were on offer, but I did pick these up at full price, which I am still honestly not happy with myself for. But I wanted to get enough items in a good variety. I mean, turns out I did anyway. These were like the first things I picked up before I realised that I was going to have so much stuff. But, you know, it is what it is, and it just means that I've got a lot of snacks for the rest of the week, 2 weeks. So, as I say, looks like a standard goo pot, looks like mousse, smells like chocolate mousse. It does look layered, so... Okay, so I can see on the picture there is like a layer of... Okay, I get it. Chocolate mousse with ganache. It's the ganache. Okay, so it feels like quite thick mousse. And I don't think I got any of the ganache. So I will be saving the rest for maybe for dessert later on tonight. It is a really thick mousse. When I see a mousse, I expect it to be really light and fluffy. This is definitely thick and very rich and indulgent. I'm pretty sure I didn't get hold of any of the ganache, but it still tasted great. I say I love chocolate desserts. I love, you know, I like chocolate mousses, I like chocolate cakes. So this was really good, but I do think it's thicker than I would expect a mousse to be from that point of view, and the fact that at full price it is very expensive. I'm sure it was £3 or £4 for this. I wouldn't go back for it. Maybe if it was on offer I would, but I wouldn't choose it again. And I do think there are other goo pots that are nicer than this actually. Yeah, controversial maybe, who knows. But yeah, I would choose some of the other flavours over this one, but I think I'd still give this an 8 out of 10. I'd still recommend buying it if it was on offer, but don't expect it to be like a light and fluffy mousse. It really isn't. So that is everything tasted. If you haven't already figured it out, the 2 Kettle chips, so the Thai sweet chili and the cheese and onion, those 2 were my top favourites, literally top favourites out of the whole thing. And then a close second would be the M&M, the crunchy caramel. And then I'm not sure why I'm, you know, now telling you my first, second, and I'm going third, is these Cathedral City baked bites. I'm so glad I picked these up actually, because I was umming and ahhing about these ones, because I thought, you know, no one else has done them and they're not really that exciting. They're literally just cheese crackers. But I'm really glad I picked them up because I really enjoyed them. I would say the least favourites for me were the Creme Egg Cakes. I'm just not sure about them. I think it's the filling again. I don't like cream egg fillings. I think there's just maybe too much of the cream egg filling in this. And then also the little Cadbury's white chocolate roundies. Something about the wafer, it just kind of doesn't quite taste right. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing, but I just won't go back for them again, that's all. Anyway, enough of me rambling. This has been a very long video so far. I'm not sure how long it will be once I've edited it, but I have tasted quite a lot of food today compared to some of my other videos. Didn't quite realise how much food I had actually. So I'm going to end this here. If you liked what I did today and you enjoyed seeing that and you want to see more, then please do like this video and subscribe to my channel, and comment down below if there is anything else you would like to see me do. I do have a list of ideas, but any other ideas would be greatly welcomed, and I will see you again next time.